Good evening, everyone, or good morning, depending on where in the world you are. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in crypto, and I obviously haven't been around the weekend, very busy. And so I want to give you guys a kind of a heads up of what is actually going to come and why I think that crypto is about to be a lot less cheap than it is right now. Right now, it's on sale, and we all know that from the drop and the correction. But what we all know actually from just basic research is when a market drops, it always corrects and goes up more than before it corrected. So this is probably why you've seen EOS stay around where it should have been before that correction. It hasn't gone lower than most of them. Even Litecoin, everything's down, but it's not down compared to 3 months ago. So we're okay. So I have a bunch of stuff to give you guys information on, and I want to basically give you a kind of a heads up of what is going to come this week and next week. So far, I've been correct. I did say, we're going to see the futures market contracts end. You're going to see things start to come up. That's exactly what you've seen. You've seen $80 billion over the weekend be added into the marketplace that wasn't there last week. We're at 590 billion right now, which is great. I love that. Should all of you as well, because that means all of you are probably back up a little bit. Maybe not a lot yet, but it's coming. Okay. So what I'm going to start off with is South Korea. South Korea is now going to start trading again on January 30th. So that's huge. That's 2 days from now. So it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. And people ask me, why does that matter? Well, let me put it this way. South Korea at one point was basically in control of 20% of the whole crypto market itself. So they have a huge influence on the market. What I'm expecting to see from South Korea when this happens is everyone start trading again, and us to see about $100 billion into the market over the next week to 2 weeks from just South Korea. Now, what do you think is going to happen for all these people who got scared and sold? What do you think is going to happen when they start seeing everything go back up? Probably going to be like, maybe I should get back in now. So you're probably going to see this ramp up of crazy amounts of people just getting back into the market, and people who hadn't got in yet waiting for the correction. Unfortunately, they should have bought during the correction, but waited for it to see if the market was going to blow up. Because people kept thinking the bubble was going to pop. This is what FUD creates, and it's sad, but this is what it is. Okay. So what I'm expecting to see is this. Any South Korean cryptocurrency, like the team is in South Korea, you're probably going to see those cryptos first kind of jump. My prediction is ICX. Okay, it's a Korean crypto, and they love it. I'm expecting ICX to go up 50% this week once they start trading. So by next week, it should be about $13 or $14. This is my prediction. The reason I say that is because South Koreans love this coin, and I feel like other people are going to get FOMO while they start buying it. So people are going to start seeing it go up, and they're going to buy it as well. My news to you would be probably, if you want to take a little bit of a risk, everything in crypto is a risk anyways, but if you want to take a small risk, put a little bit into ICX if you can. I'm going to, and see what happens. Now, I really believe deeply that that's one that's going to hit very hard. Another one that's going to hit, you guys all know the Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl's a pretty big thing. Go Eagles. My team finally is in the playoffs against New England again. Unfortunately, I hate Tom Brady. And did you guys see that thing about the Super Bowl with the refs saying it's fixed? That was crazy. So whatever, that beside the point. Back on track, Vibe is supposed to be doing, or supposed to be inside of a Monsters commercial. Vibe is a cryptocurrency that does VR. Really cool shit. Really, really cool stuff. They do stuff for education. They're going to make it's going to be really cool. If you go on the Vibe's website and see all the projects they're working in various industries. And you could just imagine how amazing it'll be. You could put a pilot in a flight simulator just with VR. They'd have all the controls there. They all work. You could see the sky's the limit with them, right? But not even that, just Vibe being in a Super Bowl commercial where you have about 300 million people watching that game around the world. And remember, crypto is around the world. It's everywhere at any time. So anyone watching that game that sees that commercial is going to be like, whoa, Vibe's really cool, and probably say buy. So if you're going to buy it, a good time would be before the Super Bowl. Okay, just another prediction, another thing I think will do really well. Again, call me out if I'm wrong. So far, I haven't been wrong very often. Okay, so that's what research does. It gives you really, really good informed decisions to make and predictions. So the next thing, NEEM. Who saw that Japanese exchange screw that up major? $400 million. I feel like Austin Powers like $400 billion. I feel like that right now, okay? But let me tell you one thing. That's not NEEM. Their coin had nothing to do with that. That was 100% on the exchange. The exchange screwed up. They hadn't updated the algorithm from NEEM that they had given the exchange, so this wouldn't happen. And so because they didn't do it, they got jacked for $400 million. And now NEEM can get the product back to the customer's hands because they have a way to track it. But the problem is that exchange just got screwed. And, you know, rightfully so. 7 new exchanges opening up in Japan, like one's already open, 6 more are coming. That one might be hurting, man. It's CoinDesk, I believe. So they're hurting. So unfortunately for that exchange, they probably won't be doing very well because the customers will probably not really trust them because they were irresponsible. I would feel the same way. But yes, what I want to tell you is NEEM is fine. As you saw, it pumped hard today. Went up like from 85 cents to $1. That's great. For them, that's 15% increase in a day. So that was great. Even after this happened. So people felt confident in NEEM, they just didn't feel confident in the exchange. Okay, I'm leaving that. Now, how many of you guys heard about this one? Starbucks. Anyone you guys heard about Starbucks? If you haven't, I'm going to tell you something about Starbucks. Starbucks is about to accept cryptocurrency as payments. But guess what? They're not going to accept Bitcoin. What do you think they're going to accept? What's coming out with a paying system that's going to be really easy for businesses to set up in the next, month? Oh, I know. That coin that everyone keeps talking schneik about, Litecoin. But guess what? I hold a lot of Litecoin for a reason, because Charlie Lee and that team are fantastic. If you do research and you see what Litecoin's going to be doing from now, and also the fact their team has futurist people on it, like Google hired Charlie Lee for future projects, thinking about the future. This is Charlie Lee. This is why you invest in it. You got Cliff High, who's one of the best predicting people in cryptocurrency, saying that at the end of this year, Bitcoin and Litecoin will be both up, but Bitcoin will be 40K. That's what his prediction is. Mine's a little bit higher, actually. And we have him also saying that Litecoin's going to be 1/4 the worth of one Bitcoin. Let me put that in perspective. He said it's going to be $40,000. Litecoin is $190 today. Does that mean he just said it's going to go up to 10 grand? Yeah, he did. Wake up, people. Wake up. If you're one of those people that want to get rich quick, trade. Trade, take huge risk, gamble. Might as well go to the casino and put it all on black and see what happens. If you're someone who wants to get rich, period, and is patient and is really waiting, like believes in crypto, hold. Okay, hold good projects. You can still trade. I trade 30% of my pot, but I hold 70% in great projects that no matter if I even lost that 30%, I wouldn't care, because that other 70% would make me far more money anyways. Swing trading, I use it mostly so that I can add more to my hold pot. So if I make money in a swing trade, let's say I make $100 profit, 25 to 30 of that will go into like an EOS, buy a couple EOS or something like that, and just keep adding to it. And then the rest of it I'll reinvest and make more money from. This is my strategy. You don't have to do that. I know lots of people have different strategies, but that works for me. And it's done really well. Next thing to talk about, like there's so much for me to give you guys news about, so I don't want to give you all of it right away and not talk too much. Next one is Russia. Yeah, they're Russian, all right. Russian to get their own cryptocurrencies. Oh, yes, they are. They're going to rush and get their own crypto. They're working right now on creating their own cryptocurrency, same as Venezuela was doing with the Petro, but their government shut it down. Their actual government system shut down the president, which was kind of interesting. But I don't know if that's going to be done forever. I think it's just done for now. I really do believe that countries, even Canada has a Canada coin. There's going to be countries that create their own coins. That way they can actually, have some control. But they're going to be centralized and they're going to suck, and no one's going to really care about them. At least no one's going to care about them that actually understands crypto. You don't understand crypto, you're like, the Canada coin is going to be great. It's going to be worth $1 Canadian. Wicked. No, not good. Okay, because it'll be centralized and the government will run it, and we don't like those type of coins. We might like them if we have to convert to buy stuff. That might be something that happens, like convert to Tether to buy something or convert to Canadian dollar to buy. But we don't know that's way in the future. It's not going to happen in the next couple of years anyways. Okay, so that's another thing. Look out for countries that are going to use a cryptocurrency as their main form of currency. And you're going to see this a lot from countries that have currencies that really aren't worth very much. Like you've seen it in Zimbabwe. You're probably going to see it in other countries in Africa that don't really have proper banking systems and have overinflation like out to the wazoo. So you're going to see that. That's something that you should keep your eye on and kind of keep your ears open to and do your own research about, because those coins will obviously do quite well. I would assume they're going to do very well if they do that. Okay, so Bitcoin. Here's another one. Outlook for Bitcoin. Now, I still believe Bitcoin will be between $50,000 and $100,000 at the end of this year. And everyone looks at me like I'm crazy when I say that. But you know who else says that? Every other person that's an expert in this industry. Pretty much 40K to 100K. So what everyone's saying this year, the end of this year. And everyone thinks you're crazy, but I don't think it's crazy. There's only 21 million Bitcoin, and we already know for a fact that at least 3 million are gone forever. So there's only 18 million probably in circulation ever, even after they mine it all. What that tells me alone right there is that it shows 17 million are out there, but there's only 14 or 15 million actually there. That circulating supply is actually off on crypto and CoinMicroCap. So when they actually figure out how much there actually are, Bitcoin will actually be worth more. Now, I think that the more that like crypto can be taxed and things, it'll affect it a little bit, but I don't think you should be reading too much into that now. There's too many reports that are creating a lot of FUD that are completely speculation, and they don't really have, they don't have anything to stand on. It's kind of just like, this is what I think. And so they don't have any research or anything to back it. So don't listen to the news. The news actually, you sell the news, right? So buy the hype, sell the news. Okay. Don't listen to bull crap. Okay, because FUD will create people panic selling and all this type of stuff. So always second guess your sources. Really important thing to do. Tell my students that even, and when we're in class, second guess your sources. Look for other sources that say the same thing. So my outlook for Bitcoin again is, I think that it might have another dip. It's very possible, but if South Korea jumps back in the market, I feel like everyone's going to jump back in the market. So you're going to see a lot of money be inflating into the market over the next 2 weeks. And then things are just going to go parabolic again, because everyone, you gotta realize, someone asked me from one of my videos, he said to me, the way he put it was, he thought that the exchanges were a problem and they're going to lose money. That's not what I meant. What I meant is, my friends are waiting for the exchanges because it takes 4 weeks, 4 freaking weeks to get your money in. And now we have Visa and MasterCard charging an extra premium if you're buying into crypto. So there's going to be ways, we're waiting on new exchanges actually, like FairX and other ones that are going to make it easier for you to get your money in and not take as long. The problem is when you have 100 million people a day going in different exchanges, they don't have the staff yet to deal with that and to properly verify people. So this is what's taking forever. This is why Binance and Bittrex shut down for a while, because they can't deal with the volume. So like any other market, when it's new, we have not a lot of competition. So the competition is very low right now, which is, it's fine. Doesn't really matter, but it sucks for people not in it already. Even when I got started, had I started, a month earlier, I would have been a lot wealthier. Literally that month where I started buying Bitcoin again, which was probably around, I don't know, October. No, it's earlier than that. I wanted to buy it in February, March. It took a long time and too much research and wasted time to do that, because it was kind of stagnant for so long. It was up and down, but not very much. Didn't matter. Kind of forgot about it. Like 50 Cent forgot about 600 Bitcoin that he got paid for an album. He's probably freaking laughing right now. Even though he's rich, $6 million in Bitcoin is nice to have. I would love it. So that's pretty cool. All right. So like the last thing I want to tell you is exchanges. So another really cool thing that I've seen happen is I've been reading a lot about, different exchanges are going to start actually letting people invest in their exchange. Now we can kind of do that with KuCoin and Binance anyways, because we can buy BNB and KuCoin. And as the exchange gets bigger and makes more profit, the coins go up in value, and then you make profit that way. But I was reading in a report that said something, and this is not confirmed yet, but this is what, it's not even a prediction, it's what people have been saying is going to happen, but nothing's really on paper yet. But they've been saying that inside the exchanges, they've been saying that they're going to start letting people invest directly into the exchanges. So you can actually invest money thinking that the exchange is going to have high volume and make a lot of sales, and you'll get a kickback from that. It's sort of like a regular stock. So that's something really interesting that you should keep your eye out for as well. So yeah, to wrap everything up, in this next week could be a huge week. We could see $100 to $200 billion pumped right back in that we saw pumped right out. Okay. We also have Chinese New Year coming up still. It's still coming up. It's not here yet, So we got 2 weeks to Chinese New Year. So it might be a little slower, but I think it's going to slowly be pumping up. You're going to see it like kind of go in small waves of stages, up and up and up like this. And then, once Chinese New Year is done, I also believe deeply, because the stock market generally has always gone down $100 billion during Chinese New Year. I believe that money, a lot of the Chinese that had put money in Bitcoin and crypto, they took a lot of it out. And I feel like once everything's kind of back to normal again, they're going to put it right back in. And they're going to put it into projects that are good, right? I've talked a lot in my videos about the projects that are good, like ADA and EOS, Qtum. So just lots of really, really good projects out there. I mean, I'm going to do some videos on some of those projects and show you guys actually like my method of research for a project, what I look at, so that when you're doing it, everyone says do your own research, but everyone's like, what does that mean? Do my own research? Sure, I can do my own research, but I don't even know what I'm supposed to look for, right? And that's how I felt at the start. And being a mod of a huge group on Facebook of 38,000 people, crypto warriors, I do understand there's a huge need for education. People have no idea what to start with. And so my goal is to educate the masses so that people don't feel like they're just putting money into stuff and have absolutely no idea what or where or how to put it in or all that. So this is what I'm doing for you guys. I don't get paid for this. This is something that I believe in and want to give back to this community. I love cryptocurrency. I really made a lot of really cool connections through it. And I just like how it's kind of like being on a team. It's like us versus the government and banking system trying to take all of our extra money away. And that's what it should be. And I'm getting kind of frustrated lately with all the people with huge egos. Let your ego chill, man. Chill your ego. If someone's new to crypto, you should be helping them, right? Don't you think that would be the best thing for this industry? If you want crypto to work, you gotta educate. And if people don't know and they ask what you would call a noob or stupid question, people, and this is I'm an educator, remember, people don't know what they don't know. You can't expect them to know what they don't know, okay? So you gotta tell them what they don't know so that they can understand what they don't know and learn what they should know, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? We're a team, all of us. Everyone owning crypto is a team. It's all of us together. We're trying to revolutionize the money and monetary system, okay? Only way we can do that is by helping people, because guess what? That extra 100 or 200 or 1,000 or $10,000 that gets put into the market only makes everyone else better in the long run. So help these people, please. I'm pleading to a lot of you guys that are out there. Even myself at one point, I was doing so well, I didn't want to give advice. But you know what? I'm a teacher. I checked myself and I said, you know what? I'm here for you guys. You need something, you contact me. You want to learn how to get on exchange, contact me. You want to know what coins to buy and why? Not just, hey, buy US. I'll tell you why, what the reasons are behind it, give you information, and then give you websites to go to read about it so you know how to do it. This is my goal, okay? What do I get from it? You're going to ask. Everyone always says, no one ever does anything for free. Here's what I'm going to get from it. You're going to sign up with my reference for my code. That's it. And it's literally very, very small. It's pennies a day, okay? But I don't care. And that's the thing I want you to realize. I don't really care. I believe that with what I have in already, I don't really need to put any more, and I would be fine. 2 years from now, I'll be a millionaire. I believe that deeply because I believe in crypto. I could hold everything in my wallets right now and not look at it for 2 years, wake up in 2 years and go, wow, I'm a millionaire. I'm sure of that. And I believe in it that much. And I don't have like, 7 figures in there already, so I can't say I'm a millionaire already. But what I have is understanding and research. And I'm telling you guys, get excited. Everyone I talk to is excited. They're seeing everything and they're seeing things go green and like, holy crap, I can make 80% in a day. I can make 100% in a day. And here's another thing. Always check yourself. Don't ever see something go green and buy it when it's at 10% up already. Please stop doing that shit. Too many of you guys are doing that. You're buying it at the top. Don't buy it at the top. Buy it before it gets to the top. Buy it when it's starting to go. Don't buy it when it's already at a huge. If you ever see this on a chart and you buy, you're foolish. You see a huge candle like this green. From there, it goes like this. Don't buy it. Wait. It'll correct like everything else. It'll go back down. Buy it when it goes back down. Okay? It may not go back down to before where it started, but it'll come back down. So don't buy at the top of a candle. Wait for it to go down a bit. Then buy on a dip. Okay? Anyways, you guys have an awesome night. Sorry I didn't get to do my interview this weekend, but we're waiting for IOTA. My guy who's going to be doing the Tangle thing, we're waiting for IOTA's new wallet because he told me that it would make more sense for us to do it when there's a new wallet out. So that's what I'm waiting for, and that will probably happen sooner than later. So just kind of, I'll inform you guys exactly the date, but probably in the next couple of weeks we'll be doing the Tangle interview. Just had to put it off for now. Anyways, you guys keep doing awesome. Have a great day or great evening wherever you are. I love all you guys. If you have questions, you need any information, please do contact me. My Facebook groups are at the bottom. Just join my Facebook group. It's open. The whole point is to help everybody. Come and ask me a question, whatever you need. If you want to know about a coin, if you like, listen, I have no idea where to start. I need a consult. No problem. I'll consult you. Like, listen, it's not free, but what I charge is nothing because you'll make it in the first trade anyway. Or if you hold stuff, you'll make it in the first week. Knowledge is power in this world. But in this industry, in crypto, knowledge is everything. Okay? What you know will matter more than anything else. And yes, sometimes it's luck. Mike Norbitz said it himself. He said it's all luck. You've made billions of dollars in stock because it was luck. But I believe luck is not luck. I believe informed decisions are, luck matters, but when you have an informed decision, you do all right. Anyways, have a great evening, everyone. Have a great day, everyone. You keep kicking butt. You keep doing your thing. Buy some crypto. And if you know a really good way to get some people into it, give your friend a little bit of crypto as a gift. Get them in. Get them started. Let them see it grow and get excited about it. This is an exciting time in our lives. We're not going to get another time like this. I'm telling you, it's probably not going to happen again. Blockchain is the future. Even the people that are the Bitcoin naysayers also say blockchain is the future. That's why I say get into good projects. Because no matter if Bitcoin lives or dies, the projects aren't going to all die. Okay? I don't ever think Bitcoin will die, but that's what I'm telling you. So you guys have a great week. I'll be making videos this week. I'm going to be making another video on my Ether wallet and MetaMask, so you guys know how to do that, because if you go into an ICO and you don't have that, and you send money from an exchange, you're screwed. So I'm going to teach you all about that next. See you guys later. You have a great, 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 awesome, positive-filled day. Don't think of negative stuff. Have an awesome day. Kiss your kids, kiss your wives, enjoy your life, do something fun. And you know what? Talk to people about crypto, because that is what matters now. All right, guys. See you later. Mr. Joel, your crypto educator, signing off.